Yeah. What's going on, people? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's
Happening.
going on?
Happening.
We're back
Once
again with
again,
another one. Um, it's the We the People podcast, man. Episode 5, an introduction to We the People. So what that means is we got a little something different for y'all tonight. We gotta talk about us. Let y'all inside to let y'all know who we are. You know a little bit about where we come from and the journey uh, of how we got to this point. I'm your boy Tree,
It's your boy Bullet.
it's your boy L. It's happening.
and We the People podcast. Again, I say tonight's episode is an introduction to We the People. So we didn't want to just keep going without like letting y'all inside. Okay, so the pod is growing, the following is growing, everything is good so far.
Bless it.
Blessed assurance, you know what I'm saying? We want to, okay, my boy, man, in the building, man. Mike Alexander,
What up, Mike?
shout
What
out,
up?
Mike, man. What's good, bro?
Mike Alexander.
Hey, we appreciate you being with us, man, tonight, bro. But yeah, man. So, we want to let y'all know a little bit about us, man. So, as you can see, I got the title up there as a introduction to We the People, which would be this podcast that y'all tuned in tonight. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we want to shout out everybody. Shout out everybody tuning in on Facebook. Shout out everybody tuning in. I look at my baby. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube, Twitter, uh,
Spotify.
Spotify listeners,
All that.
just all that
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Tap in with
everybody.
us on that.
Um, but yeah, man. So tonight we just gonna be talking with y'all, letting y'all know who we are. So um, I'm usually doing most of the talking and leading into things. So I guess it's only right if I start off. Give me a minute. Give me a second here. Ah, man. Excuse me. But yeah, man. So hold on, we got another. He said, "Bullet rocking the Mahomes."
You better believe it, buddy.
Nah, but yeah, man. So yeah, man. A little bit about
I got
Tree.
this Ja Rule going on.
Um, I'll tell y'all about me a little bit about me and my journey. Well, well, I am originally from Kansas City, Missouri, born and raised and grown there. I just moved to Texas almost 4 years ago. But I can remember as a kid, I wanted to be a preacher. My granddaddy was a preacher, and I would always be with him. I would be have on he have on his suit, I have on my suit. He got on his cowboy boots, I got my cowboy boots on. He got his Bible, I got my Bible. And I'm talking about this is like from little, like and I was so real about it. Like I used to preach and have my sister be like the choir and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because if you look, most people don't notice, but I got a permanent gash right here in my eyebrow. And I got that from preaching. I was preaching so hard one day, I must have went down and bust my eye on the table. You know what I'm saying? And was still preaching though. Like like didn't even realize it, blood coming down my face and everything. But I say that to say like I've always had a thing for like talking to people. And I could remember times in my life, throughout my life, just growing up, remembering God's favor and his hand always being on me. I could always recognize it because as a kid, I would have visions. I could remember telling my mama, we stayed in the projects down in Riverview. Any y'all Kansas
Nice.
City people know y'all down there, but yeah,
Mhm.
Grenade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Down there,
Mhm.
off of Independence Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I told her, I said, Mama, our my grandma's house is on fire. And of course, you know what I'm saying, she, man, you know, whatever, you know, whoop, whoop. I'm like, nah, her house is on fire. Lo and behold, she called over there, fire department's over there putting out a fire. And I've did that twice, you know what I'm saying? And both times the house was on fire. And then I've had people come up to me in my life and tell me that people that I don't know, I've seen them and never seen these people again in my life, but they've come up to me and said, yeah, God is going to use you to minister to people and to uh, lead people one day. And of course, me as a kid and as a teenager, like me, no, not at all. You know what I'm saying? But like, as you know, if you read the good book, God used a multitude of people to do a multitude of things. And so I say that to say, like, my journey to get here has always been kind of different because I've always been comfortable in a crowded room, meaning I've always been able to converse or have dialogue or conversation and at the same time be able to talk to people and v- get them to visualize what I'm saying. Like when I talk, people listen, whether they agree or disagree, they gravitate to what I say. And I've always noticed that about myself. And so it started off for me around in high school. I was singing. A lot of people that went to school with me or just grew up in Kansas City know, like, I was in a singing group from high school until maybe I was maybe 24, 25, and like traveled the United States everywhere doing that, doing shows, open up for anybody you could think of from R. Kelly to Avant, Keisha Cole, Tank, Tyrese, Case, Trey Songs, a lot of different people. So I've always been comfortable in that setting, but for some reason I never really felt it was like the easiest thing to do. Like, yeah, it was, I can sing, I can dance and perform and everything like that, but there was a lot of pressure with that. And so that never stuck, but I still was able to use the fact that I had a voice to like bring people to me. And I just like, I usually would start talking about like all type of different things, but if you know me, most of the time I'm talking about God or the word or just like history or explain, trying to help my people in any type of way as far as mentally and spiritually growing. And so I was, I've done it all, man. I've done a lot of different things or whatever, but I had a close call to where I was walking around basically dying for 3 years and I didn't know it. From 2015 to 2018, I was diagnosed with what is called mitral valve regurgitation, and it is something that would potentially cause me to have heart failure. And so I had open heart surgery in October of 2018, where I died twice in the process. And God chose to once again show that He had favor and His hand on my life and give me the opportunity to get it right.
Better believe it, buddy.
And so since then I've been on a journey of just reaching out. I've made videos, I've made several posts, like monologue type of things, statuses, all type of things, and people have always been like, you know, you should start you a podcast, you should start a podcast. And I'm like, you know what, that's a good idea because that's a way of me reaching people and using my voice and the things that I've learned to share with others and maybe help other people grow. And maybe some people can teach me some things and I can learn from them because I'm not just one sided. I'm always open. I may talk and do a lot of talking, but I also listen a lot. So I learn and I grow as well from other people. Iron sharpens iron. I'm a firm believer in that. And so I started asking people for help and like asking different
Indeed.
people about ideas and how they got started and what's some good tips and things like that. And I got little to nothing. in return. And so, like, of course, like anybody that believes in something and you want to do something, you pray about it. And I prayed on it, and I just, like woke up one day and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And since the day that I started this, I haven't looked back, and I knew that this was my purpose because it I'm not gonna say that it's easy because we put in a lot of work to present this and make it what it is. I do a lot, so it's not easy, but this feels easy if that makes sense. There's no pressure um when you're walking or living in your purpose. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that because I'm seeing growth that I didn't even fathom. I'm having people reach out to me and manifest things to me that they, what I'm saying, see, and having other people contact me and tell me how they're inspired by what I'm doing and they don't expect nothing less than success. So when I hear those things and I see the way that God is blessing and moving everything, I know that I am where I'm supposed to be. And my journey to get here was a long journey, but now I'm able to see that pot of gold on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing to be able to, what I'm saying, share that with these two guys. And so yeah, that's my journey um into this thing. I'll pass it to Bullet and let him go and give y'all his spiel about how he got to this point.
Well, how I got to this point was well, like Rio, I also was born in Kansas City, but I moved to New Jersey probably when I was probably like 2 years old, 1 years old or something. I don't know. I lived there for probably like 10 to 12 years. Then I came back to Kansas City, and I've always had like he was saying too. I've always had, what I'm saying, I would when I was younger, I would think it was weird ladies, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always been to me. I was like, well, these weird ladies, these old ladies always coming up to me talking about like he said, you're gonna be a minister one day and you're gonna touch people and blah, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, bro, you know what I'm saying, like that is not a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like that would never be a that would never be a thing for that would not be in my path,
Well,
basically.
he
You know
ain't
what I'm
lying.
saying?
He ain't lying.
Nah, nah, for real. Nah, but so you know what I'm saying? I met, you know what I'm saying, I met with I'm not gonna try to say it to like that, but I met with like minded individuals, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of steered me on the right path, you know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't have these people in my life, I don't know where I would have ended up, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have that self restraint. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't born with that self restraint. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn it, you know what I'm saying? Over all these years, you know what I'm saying, I've always been a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I people don't want to talk about it. There's a lot of hood nerds. You know what I'm saying? People that are book smart, but they gotta hide it. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been one of them type of people that hid the fact that I was kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not cool. It wasn't cool when I was young. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool to be smart. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool, man. It wasn't cool. So back now that I got so much knowledge built up in me, it's like I want to express, I want to actually put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see myself becoming a prophet when I was younger, but now I could see myself ministering to people and telling them my testimony because I have been through hell and back. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's just I just feel like this is my calling now, and I'm gonna keep it like short and sweet, y'all. Y'all, I ain't a talkative person like that. I'm short and sweet. I'm gonna send it to L.
For
All
sure.
right.
All right. Man, where do we begin? Surprise. We are all from Kansas City, Missouri. I was born. I was born and raised here on the east side. You know what I'm saying? I'm an east side baby. Born in Gwinnett projects right off the river. You know what I'm saying? Front Street, all that. Grew up all over this city. every part of it. You know what I'm saying? South side, east side, Raytown, you name it. I grew up all
Gang,
over the
gang.
city. Yeah, I went to school in the city, went to school out in Raytown, went to school out south. You know what I'm saying? Moved around a lot growing up. You know, I am. I have a lot of family, a lot of family here. I'm one of those people. If we go out somewhere, you're gonna be surprised because everywhere we go, somebody know me. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody somewhere every
That's
time I
Kansas
step
City
out.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime I go out somewhere, it's some cousin there. You know what I mean? Like it's really weird and embarrassing sometimes. I got a lot of family, and they're all big families, like really big families. Ain't none of them normal family. They all huge. Let me see. Dang, how do I say? Grew up in a musical environment. You know, I'm the younger brother of one of Kansas City's. I guess you would say like
The
popular
coldest,
artists.
the
Yeah.
coldest, the
The
coldest.
coldest. Yeah, the
Like what you
coldest, the
talking about,
coldest nigga they ever seen. As far as I know, as far as we know, you know, our in our opinion, you know,
bro?
my big brother's like a goat with this R&B shit. He was signed with Rockland and all that. So I grew up kind of like embracing that, you know. And also I grew up. God blessed me with get the gab and also ability to sing as well. And on a spiritual context, I was spiritually sensitive as a young boy, so I always knew God was gonna bring me closer and closer to Him. And I even still to this day feel like my calling is to preach or something along those lines. You know, I fight it. I ain't gonna cap. Like I be fighting it, but like no, it's the fight is getting. I don't have the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's getting weaker and weaker. Feel me? So, and I'm cool with that. But um, uh, I grew up in a tumultuous environment, you know. So I had some neighbors take me in and really kind of help me stay along the right path because I came from a family that was kind of like with the rah rah, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so shout out to the Strickland family. I don't know if y'all watching this, y'all might know who they are, but the Strickland family really helped me and was there for me and helped raise me as they own. Um, my dad, who's Mr. Strickland, is a pastor of a church right now as we speak. So he raised me to be in my Bible. I used to get in trouble because I was a kid that didn't want to read my Bible, and I read maybe a chapter or two, and then I'll be reading some stuff I ain't supposed to read. I'll be reading like Dante's The Inferno and all that, and you know what I'm saying, getting into the books I wasn't supposed to because I was just so
Mm.
curious. So I'm the 8 year old reading Dante's The Inferno and you know, just looking up stuff that's like kind of like esoteric and stuff like that. You feel me? The Apocrypha, all that. Like I'm looking up these things that adults don't even talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But
I
my
got
curiosity,
those books right over there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? My curiosity led me like, hey man, I'm about to get into these other books, Book of Enoch and all that. I want to know deeper stuff. You feel me? So that was me as a kid, the curious kid, highly intelligent kid as well. um like a talented and gifted kid. I had a very high IQ. I had a knack for computers and engineering. So me and my cousins would my dad taught me how to build computers at a young age, so we built computers and stuff like that. And then also me and my cousins would like build hot rods and put hydraulic systems in them. So I have a real knack for engineering and things like that. I was a hood kid, so it wasn't like Bullet said, it was never cool to be smart. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be the biggest thug I could be. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, here's a nigga in Kansas City. I can sing my ass off, right? And it's kind of weird. It's so many things that was kind of like battling all that because like it just didn't fit that mold. I didn't fit the street nigga mold. You know what I'm saying? Look at my face, like I don't look like you know what I'm saying. I don't look like
You
the
want to
nigga
see
that's
my
out here
face?
fighting every day. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? And hey, and back then what? I think it was like 110 pounds soaking wet. You feel me? So like 100 pounds soaking wet. Little skinny nigga. So yeah. Um got into a singing group and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Did the singing thing, did the music thing, had fun with that for sure, for sure. Um, what else? You know, me and Rio, shit, we was in royalty together for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that was it was short lived, but it was short lived for me. You feel me? But hey, but we got some hits though. You know what I'm saying? We actually
Hey,
did some dope shit
nah, hey, nah, for real though, for real. Hey, you did your
for real.
thing. Hey, I ain't
Yeah,
can't even
yeah,
cap, bro.
We
You
yeah,
got some
did
good
your
yeah.
music,
thing,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying, at that time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Hey, man, it was some wild times, man.
Wild times, man. But yeah, man. Shoot, what else? I ended up going to the military. I got in the streets real stupid, like just being dumb. Got some trouble. Ended up having to go to the military. You know what I'm saying? Went to the military for 4 years active duty, and then a couple years reserve after that. Went to war and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Really showed me the power of God. I felt God's embrace. I felt that protection being over there. You know what I'm saying? For the not the first time in my life, I felt it many times, but this time it was different. It was stronger. You know what I'm saying? It was more profound than I paid attention to earlier. I mean, because being in the streets, you think certain stuff is normal. You know what I'm saying? It's guns going off and people shooting at you and all that craziness, right? But you ain't really paying attention to the God concept of it and how blessed you are to make it home every day. But when I went to war and was watching people, you know what I'm saying? You know what happened with war. Y'all know, pay attention to what's going on in Israel, Gaza Strip and all that. Like I was seeing that, you know what I'm saying? That type of activity going on, and that's when I first started to actually realize, like, oh man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But God held me down. You know what I'm saying? And, like I said, that's the first time I really felt His touch. I felt that embrace. Um, went on to some whole entire like anti-government type shit. Got out the military after a while because I got hurt. uh Started working with different branches of government. I worked with the Navy, I worked with the Air Force, worked with the Marine Corps doing IT, doing computer, cybersecurity work, AV, which is audio visual engineering work, things like that. You know what I'm saying, with the with different military branches and all that. Did some dope shit, like real dope shit. Like, I mean, I seen the president like almost like on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? Pull up Air Force One, fly in, like right outside my office window. You know what I'm saying? Like that type stuff. And I see the president and his whole little convoy and all that. And I even built out the conference room that the president talked in at Walter Reed Naval National Medical Center. That's in Bethesda, Maryland. I think it's Bethesda, Maryland, right outside DC. So I did some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? I was able to touch some dope shit. After that, I moved to LA. Lived in Los Angeles. And worked at Snapchat for a little bit. That's what this sweater. This is a Snapchat sweater. This sweater come from. We set up Drake's concert at Staples Center. He did a Snapchat only concert at Staples Center, and I was a part of that crew to help set that up. So we got these sweaters. You know what I'm saying, from 2018. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying, some
Like I
dope
said, I
shit.
wear my receipts.
Oh
Man, nah,
nah,
for real.
I just put this on today. You know what I'm saying? Because I love this sweater. I like the colors. You know what I'm saying? Real
Nah,
cool.
that mug is fresh.
Well,
Yeah, it's
this is
fresh.
a Snapchat sweater, nigga. You ain't gonna find this nowhere. It's just I don't even know what the tag say,
So
but
this is
it's
exclusive.
a Snapchat sweater, nigga. I don't even know what the tag is. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is a Snapchat sweater. You can't buy this in the stores and nothing like that. But look,
This nigga.
after that, you know what I'm saying? Had some health crises hit my family real close. You know what I'm saying? Real close family, my wife and stuff at the time. I was married, and we decided to move back to Kansas City. I moved back home around 2019. So I've been home almost 4 years, something like that. Around this, like 4 years, I think. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And shoot, I started the podcast right before. Hey, my sister Rita, what's up?
What's up, Rita?
What's up, Rita? That's my brother's wife. You know what I'm saying? My sister. But right before COVID hit, right as COVID hit, actually, because I moved home when COVID hit. It was crazy. I decided to start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go the way I wanted it to go because I was going through a manic phase in my life. You know what I'm saying? God was revealing a lot to me, and I didn't know how to handle it. It was just so much going on mentally. I was going insane. I ain't gonna lie. I was in a psychotic manic phase. And, if y'all know anything about that, like literally like almost bipolar. Seeing things, all kind of stuff. Like my spirit was overwhelmed. And I was trying to do this podcast at the same time, and I was just be on here venting like it was crazy. It was too much, so I had to shut it down. Like I can't do this right now. I'm not in the mental space to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through too much, and it was like I was going through separation and a divorce. It was messy, man. It was real messed up. So you know, yeah, shut that down. Decided to get into trucking. I got my Class A CDL. I'm a trucker right now. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that I think God has called me to do. I always pray, like, what's my purpose? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? What's my purpose? Like, I love music. I still want to do music and sing and things like that. Um, and do music, write music, rap, whatever, however I can express music. But this is something that I can say I thank God I've been able to do without stress, without feeling pressure. I feel happy to do this. Every time we get on this camera, it's like dope. It's like we're on a good drug, a healthy drug or something. The dopamine that I get from doing this, the feeling that we get from doing this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to have my cousins right here with me on this path. And here we are today. Y'all see what we doing. So that's it.
And and okay, so y'all see, he just said with my cousins, right? And like y'all see, like we all took three different paths to get to where we are. And the crazy thing about that is like, so like we haven't always known that we were family. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
Not at all.
not at all. Like, so um about uh whew, what 28,
Something like that, G. Something like that. That's
about
why I had to keep mine short and sweet because nigga, our lives are so intertwined.
about 28. How old am I? I'm 30. I'm 38.
38.
38 right now.
I'm 37, so probably like 10, 10.
Yeah, so 38. So yeah, about 27 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh we moved from the city. My mama had just got divorced and everything. We was bouncing
I moved
around,
from New Jersey.
and so uh ended up moving out south and moved to Ridge Point Apartments right
Ridge
there on
Point.
87. Now,
Millwood.
so
Ridge Point.
let me give y'all some crazy backstory. So like as far as me and Bullet go, like well, like I
Mm.
didn't like I didn't know my biological dad. You feel what I'm saying? Like growing up, I didn't know him at all. I knew he was out there, you know what I'm saying? I knew siblings and all that stuff, but I didn't know him, you know what I'm saying? Like Bullet just didn't grow up with his biological dad at first, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, saying or whatever. So
I
we had
grew up
that
with I'm adopted. I'm halfway adopted, so I grew up with my other dad. I got two
right.
dads.
So we had that in common, right? So we moved out to 87. Let me tell you how cold this is so crazy, bro, because I don't know my biological dad. My mama goes out there to pick up the keys that day. She don't take us with her. She goes out there to pick up the keys. When she goes out there, it's a teenage girl or a younger kind of girl out there. They fighting. So my mama seeing the fight go on, and as she's looking at the fight, she sees my biological dad standing there with a baby in his arms.
Mhm.
So
Bro.
mind you, we're about to move to these apartments. You know what I'm saying? She's there picking up the keys to move over here. He's already standing there, so she sees him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, she pull up over there. He runs in the house. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. From the time she got the keys and the time like we moved in and got settled, they were gone. You know what I'm saying? Like my biological dad, they was gone. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But anyway, I'll get into that another time. But I met Bullet out there. So before I met him, I met our homeboy Sean. That was the first person I met when I moved out south. When we moved out there, Sean was like, "Hey, come with me. Let's go over here to the big park. If y'all know Ridge Point, y'all know the big park right there next to the pool. Go down. It's the big park right there. It's a couple parks over there, but that's the big park.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
he like, let's go over here by the big park. We finna go play football. I'm like, all right, cool. So it was just me, him, this dude named Leonard Durant that
Leonard Durant.
went to
He
Hickman.
was cold.
He
Yeah, cold.
was
Yeah, he cold, nigga.
like he was
Yeah.
cold. He was like going touchdown for touchdown because like we
Yup.
couldn't stop that nigga, but them niggas could not stop me and Sean. We was dogging, like bro, cold dogging. So the whole time, our homie Big Chris, shout out Big Chris, everybody, y'all
Big
know
Chris.
Big Chris 6'6". Everybody know Big Chris with the dreads.
Mm-hmm.
So
Six,
him
six.
and our homie Anthony, they over there at the big park looking at us play football on the big field, hating though, hating.
Mhm.
They cool with Sean, but I'm the new kid. You know what I'm
They
saying?
hated on me too, bro. They
They
hated
was,
on me
bro,
too,
they
bro.
was
Me
hating very tough, hating very
and Chris moved next door to me, so nigga, me and Chris was always
yeah.
yeah.
So like
But
they was
Anthony was hating.
hating, bro. I'm talking about hating very tough. So
That's
didn't even
Anthony
know me or
energy when
nothing.
he first meet you. That's how he was when he first met me on some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yup,
that's
yup.
the brother.
You know, to the point it was
That's the
crazy, you know what I'm
brother.
saying? I met Bud, you know what I'm saying? So I met Chris and them, whatever, that same we go over there and meet them. So they didn't like me at first, and then so we start talking, and they was like, oh, this nigga cool. And I was funny. Like I was when I was a kid, bro, I was a nut, bro. Like,
Only
bro.
reason I didn't like you at first is because you was me. We was both the little skinny dudes. You know what I'm saying? It was like you
Yes.
wasn't taller than me at that time. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying? Like
no, I
you
wasn't.
know
I
what I'm saying? We was the same.
was fast. Both of us was fast.
Fast, yeah, yeah.
Everything. So yeah, it was like that. But like so Big Chris, that first day they met me, everything was cool, bro. It was but the crazy part was about it. I spent the night over there. The first day I ever met him, we got that cool to where he asked his
We
parents,
all
like, bro,
spent
did
the night.
anybody else spend the night? Bullet ended up coming over.
Yup, yup.
Anthony and Sean, we all was over Big Chris house. Sean had to go home though, because Nana would never let him spend the night. So we always over there kicking in. That was the first time I met Bullet. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, we
hmm
was so much alike, bro. The only
hmm
difference between us really is he's more hyper and I'm
hmm
more calm. We
Calm.
both are.
Yup.
We both are hyper individuals, but like I'm more like
Calmer than me.
I know how to.
Yeah,
I could just be calm. You know what I'm saying? Now
yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
hype. I'm hype, you know what I'm saying? I'm
hmm
going 100 miles an hour, like, you know what I'm saying? But
hmm
he's like that all the time. I'm more, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He's 0 to 100 real quick. Nigga, I ain't tripping until you do something that nigga where I need to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. You gotta it take a lot to get me mad, like mad to the point where I want to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? So meet Bullet, we going kicking it throughout high school and everything. We graduate high school. I start, you know what I'm saying? I'm hooping at we hooping at Coleman Park. This is like right after high school. So we hooping at Coleman Park, and that's where I'll meet Marnell at. Crazy part about it is this is when I found out that Marnell was my cousin, is because his brother Darrell, me and him, we went to Raytown together at the time. Me and him was telling everybody that we was brothers. Didn't even know we was real blood cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like had no idea we was cousins, but we was calling each other brothers. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out we cousins whoop whoop. So we go to Coleman Park. Ew, I think your camera is froze, bro. But we go to Coleman Park and I we meet Martin L there. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bullet, we meet L there. We all get cool and so like we all like
Okay.
kind of start kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And then this one day, man, we was at my homie Paul Strickland house, bro. He had an apartment in Independence, man, and everybody was over there, man. Like everybody, we was kicking it this day.
Hold on, what you about to say, bro? You better keep this PG-13, brother.
Nah, it was
Oh,
nah.
oh, okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
we was just that's when we was just like really like smoking
But
and
yeah,
drinking.
when we first met, yeah.
Yeah, and like we wasn't like it wasn't no hachi. It wasn't
I had
that.
no hockey days. It wasn't
Yeah,
them days yet.
wasn't that,
It
yeah.
Is my back? Can
wasn't.
y'all see me? Can y'all see me
Yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You good. You in
All right,
there.
yeah, that.
You
My
in
bad.
there. And so we met L over there. Well, from Coleman House, we was at Paul House this night. Paul Strickland,
Mm.
shout out to Paul, you know what I'm saying?
Paul, uh, my
My
Me,
nigga.
cousin.
Paul, and Jody, we was in the group at the time. And Tony Hamilton, shout out Tony,
Tony
you know what I'm
Hamilton.
saying?
Tony.
Tony.
And so
Tony.
we at Paul house, we all kicking it, bro. And so Paul used to have this bong, bro. Like this thing used to be on this thing where we just be smoking out of straight bongs. He was on this white people hot shit. Now, mind you, we niggas, bro. We smoke blunts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Around this time, like not even being boosty, niggas probably was smoking Optimos or chocolate Dutches. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Chocolate
Like
Dutchess. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
we
being
probably
just
wasn't
Uh,
even
being.
on
what's the
Dutchess
White
yet. We
House?
probably wasn't
White
even on
House.
Dutchess yet.
That's what
Niggas
I'm
was
Niggas
yeah,
on
saying.
White
niggas,
House.
yeah, niggas was
Oh,
probably on Swisher
Optimos,
still. Swisher
Swishers and
days.
Optimos.
Swishers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This was
Mm,
back
Yeah.
then. So,
yeah.
bro, he put the bone together. You know what I'm saying, bro? We hit that motherfucker, and we go to the store. Now, mind you, Paul's apartment or townhouse is on the corner. All you do is bust a right. You go down to the stop sign, bust another right, and you're gonna be like going around the curve to go up the top of the hill. Once you get to
You
the
talking
top of
about
the
you
hill,
talking about all 40 or the
yeah,
one on
that
40?
store, yeah, the store sits
Yeah.
right
By the
there, bro.
gas station.
Yeah,
The
that
car
gas
wash.
station.
Yeah.
Yep, that gas station. So we go, everybody, niggas, we high, we got the munchies, nigga thirsty, go get some more shells, go get some more liquor, all that type of stuff. Bruh, we go to the store. Now we was so high, we got lost coming back. Now, mind you, I told you all we did was make one right turn and hit
Simple
a little
directions.
another right curve around the corner, and the top of the hill, the store is right there. From that top of
Too
the hill
hot.
at that store, I don't know what we was in the car rolling though because we was
Hmm.
lost and like didn't know how to get back to this nigga house. We get back, we start telling them all this stuff, whatever, whatever. Long story short, we all just start, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I knew when I started this, me and Bullet have always had uh the type of relate like that's probably the only like male friend that I like actually outside of like my cousin here L now, you know what I'm saying? But Bullet's probably the only male friend and my bro Wayne, because we kind of like this on the same wavelength up here that we can really like I actually talk to on the phone for like hours. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
been
Like
like that for years, all our life, bro.
whole
Mhm.
life for hours. You know, and we talk about so much stuff, bro, like knowledge, man. And it's crazy because like when it comes to everybody with if you know me and him, like we be on this truth talk, like you know what I'm saying, truth and knowledge. He got the history side on lock and I got the spiritual biblical side on lock. So when we talk, we just be linking up stuff, lining up stuff all together.
Lining
So
it
when
up.
I said I wanted to do a podcast and I'm like, man, I'm like, I needed a I need a host, man. I need somebody to do it with me. I don't want to just do it by myself. I need somebody to do it with me. So I'm like, man, I'm like, damn, I'm like, Bullet. And it's crazy because uh his baby mama, she had put on my status. She was like, you already know who you need to get. Cause she knows, you know what I'm saying, like how
Mhm.
we are, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you
Mhm.
right. So I called this nigga, told him like, whoa, whoa. Now, I never told him when I was gonna start it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just like did it. You know what I'm saying? One day I did it.
Hmm.
So I started it with her in the first couple.
I believe.
So a couple episodes I did, it was me and just a couple of my other homies, you know what I'm saying? People that, you know what I'm saying, I know from around the way or back in the day, they did it with me or whatever. And then I finally bought pulling on. So one day, uh
And I was
I
scared
was
because I'm
I
looking
was
dusty.
it was crazy. So then it was crazy how it happened. So man, so
Don't give a damn.
Nigga tripping.
I seen Marnell in the comments on the very first episode that I did. And I'm like, damn, let me go to, and it was on YouTube. So I go to Cuz page, I check him out, and I'm like, oh shoot, this nigga had a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm like, you doing this? I'm like, okay. I'm like, so I'm like, I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? We started talking. I'm like, bro, I'm like, Cuz, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? If coming on, you know what I'm saying, being on board, nigga, with this shit. And I'm like, you perfect because though me and Bullet are like the same, we differ on we and nigga we'll argue for
We
hours.
argue like
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But Cuz is different. He's different than us, and like Bullet is like that hyper. He cussing nigga. He just gonna be
I'm
him. He just gonna do that. Me, I'm more like I might cuss, here and there, but I'm
more mellow than me.
more mellow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm chilling. I'm
I'm
nonchalant.
both of
A lot of
those.
shit. He's both.
You provocative.
Both
Yes.
of
No,
No, but that's real though because he
no,
is.
for real, for real.
You know what I'm saying? He is provocative. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But it's in his own way, and then at the same time, it's
I
different. And
respect
I'm
it.
like,
Yes.
it's gonna always be a difference in opinion. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying about things that we talk about, or just the
we
curiosity,
haven't even
because it's
we haven't even gotten
Or
y'all.
dirty
just not
yet,
the
buddy.
factor that you don't know with that
Yeah,
person's view. You want to
exactly.
know.
The curiosity,
Hmm.
and cuz is
Hmm.
always curious. This nigga, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. This nigga asked me so much about like everything and the process to this shit, and I'm like, cuz I told you, cuz I sent it already. Look at this, check this, woo, woo. But he's so uh his curiosity and his attention to detail.
The
You know what I'm
details.
saying? Like
I,
we all have that in common. You know what I'm saying? But at the
hmm
same time, you have three different personalities and three different
hmm
mindsets. But at the same time, we all are on the same wavelength when it comes to like life and our beliefs as far as our spirituality,
We
and
mesh easily. Like we
we
family,
mesh.
but yeah, we family, but we actually fuck with each other. You know what I'm
And so
saying?
like you can just see in the how God brought this together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This wasn't something that I did. This wasn't something that he did or he did. This
Yeah,
is
none
something.
of us are in control, and none of us we not leading this.
And
God actually led this to be where it
um
is.
what I want
You better believe
to
it, buddy.
so now that we kind of gave y'all a little about us, I would talk about that royalty, but I want
Yeah, we
to
gotta have a whole
I
podcast
gotta
on that.
we have to have a whole
We
podcast on
probably
that
do.
because
We probably
I
do.
want
We
I
should
want
probably
to
bring
get
And
Paul
I,
on there
I want to
too.
get Paul. I want to get Paul. I want to see if Tony could come on.
Get everybody, y'all, the
Bro,
royalty.
bro,
and
Hella
I could
because
royalty
really touch
reunion.
on. I
and
could
I
really touch on them promoter days too. I just don't want to do it, but we could
yeah.
really do it
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but like
because
I gotta. That's gonna be like a funny ass episode, and not just
Funny
because of
ass
your
episode.
situation, but just royalty. The whole, like, y'all don't understand. Like that was some legendary shit, bro.
Legendary shit for
Like
sure.
this, we gonna switch gears for a little. I mean, here, but just to, kind of like, but bro, that like we had some funny, good ass like times, bro. Like, and
Like
we did,
you know what it remind me of? Cause it remind me of like what's that movie called? The five heartbeats or some shit.
yeah, bro. Not even that, the Temptations, bro. We had
Temptations, nigga.
hella group
For
members. I
real.
forgot Kenny. We could
Yep.
oh
get
Kenny,
Kenny down here. I've actually seen
Definitely the
Gino.
temptation.
I've actually and I showed y'all Gino
oh
recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean
oh.
Shit crazy. Shit crazy.
hey, hey, bro,
Oh, bro, come on, don't do it because it will,
hey,
bro.
That shit crazy.
We on live, we on live.
Life be life, boy.
yeah, nah,
Life.
hey, nah, for real, man. And damn, like,
Oh man.
You ain't lying.
man, bro, nah, for real, bro. But I would be amiss if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, shout out. I'm not gonna go through all the names because you know what I'm saying it was quite a few people and I missed all the people that came in and I would have to go up too far. So if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or
Everything.
whatever, we do appreciate you, man. We really appreciate y'all. We want to go ahead and if y'all also if you're listening on Spotify, once we on these episodes that we've been dropping here lately, man, we want to salute y'all and give y'all a round of applause too, man, because
Big facts. I
we,
also want to see
Thank
if
you,
we
thank
can
you,
go.
thank you.
I don't know if there's a live option on Spotify and see if we can stream it live as we, when we do these lives. I
Yeah.
want to know if we can do it on Spotify so people that actually are subscribed to us can get on there and listen and things like that. We'll figure it out. We can.
Oh
This
yeah, for
all
sure,
growing.
for sure, for sure, for
This
sure,
is
for sure.
all growing. So we do appreciate y'all for tapping in, like for real. Like it means the world to us, and we
Man,
just loving seeing this growth, man. This is
nah, for
amazing,
sure.
and
Matter of
we
fact,
thank y'all for tapping in and being a part of this.
speaking of growth, man, I got a little short, reel, or short, whichever one you would prefer, about our growth here lately. So I'm gonna play that real quick, man. And this is solely to y'all, man. This ain't nothing that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're putting out the content. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? But this is y'all. So let me just go show this video, and then I got something special for y'all.
Changes me, it's a higher power. Been having motion, the streets been out. So good, yeah. So good, yeah. I remember them days trying to get paid. We was hungry than a bitch.
Mhm.
Man,
Man, damn,
bro,
bro. Thank y'all, bro.
man, nah,
Damn.
like,
Damn.
shit, bro. I gotta give y'all
Damn, bro.
the real claps from me myself. You know what I'm saying? Not the audience. You know what I'm saying? But from me,
So,
man, because bro, like, hey, without y'all, we ain't doing nothing. None of that's
it don't
possible.
mean that.
You know
Yeah,
what I
it don't
mean?
mean that.
Nothing at all, man.
Message.
Yep, that's facts. We
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
y'all.
We
For real.
appreciate y'all. As a matter of fact, man, we gonna get into a little bit of stuff here, man. I'm gonna show y'all some of what y'all have contributed to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made all this possible. You know what I'm saying? It's, of course, if you was paying attention when it first came on and everything, man, y'all see the logo there. Y'all feel
Chris,
me? You feel me, man? We the People Podcast. So when you
That
see
was
that,
like me.
know that it's us, man. You
you better
know,
believe it, buddy.
feel me? Uh, but we did something yesterday. We did a lot of things yesterday.
Been
Actually,
doing a lot of stuff.
we did doing a
We've
lot of
been
things.
making move. We've been making move. Bro, we
If you
made
see if you
moves.
see the if you see the ticker at the bottom, you'll see everything where you can reach us, all the different platforms that we're on, and that's not even the beginning of it. It's gonna be longer than that here shortly because we coming to Apple Music, we coming for that,
Oh
Twitch.
yeah, we'll probably be on that before the weekend is over.
Um, but man, so this
Nigga
We
done
the People
turned into a
podcast,
German.
understand that we own this.
You better believe
Business
it,
owners,
buddy.
business owners. This is our thing. For real, for
We
real.
own this. The name, the everything about it, the platform, we own it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all because y'all made us like put that drive for us to want to, you know what I'm saying, come on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it again.
This is a black business.
And this is a
You better
black
believe it,
owned,
buddy.
This is a
you know
black
what I'm saying?
business, black
Man,
owned business.
we appreciate y'all supporting everything, man. As a matter of fact, check it out. Y'all can go over to our website right
There's
now.
more. We have a
You know what I'm
website.
saying? You can go over to the
Mm-hmm.
website right now, man. WeDaPplPodcast.com.
Yep.
Check us out. If you look right there, you hit that link right there. It says listen now, and it'll take you directly over to this, which is our Spotify, where you can listen to our episodes. You can send us voice messages, reach us on there and everything. Um, I'm gonna pull up the uh, page here in a minute and let y'all know what everything does as far as the website. But also on the website, if you scroll down, there's a promo video on there that we did with one of the episodes, one of the live stream Fridays. And below there's a link that says learn more. If you click that, it'll send you here over to our YouTube page. Where you can check out our shorts or any of the episodes that we previously done, or as you can see right there, the live stream that we currently on right now. Y'all can go in there, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll get notifications every time we do post anything or update or whatever. So yeah, man. Also, at the bottom of our website page, we have links to where you can reach us here on our Facebook, at We the People Podcast. You can also reach us on our IG at We the People Podcast.
Sir.
And
And it's pretty new. The IG is new,
yeah,
so
we
it's
just
gonna be a
started,
lot more
so
content.
it's going to be a lot of more content and things like that on there. But I wanted to get into the updated, because if you was watching that video, it said that we had 53 total subscribers. But shout out to my daughter and her friends down there at Decatur at her high school, man. They just boosted us up with 11 subscribers today, just today. You feel what I'm
Thank
saying? And
you.
our
Oh man,
the views went
baby
up.
girl hooked us up.
Yeah, the views went up from 15,000 to 16.5, and right at 88 watch time hours over the last 28 days, man. So
Crazy.
Pod is really doing this thing, man. It's moving. Like, as you can see, we got these little numbers that 3,000 people tuned in, and then another week we had 10,000 people tune in. So,
I wish they was all subscribers, bro.
man,
Dang.
Yeah, we'll get them one day. That's all. That's all it
Mm.
takes. They
they'll
I
watching.
wish they
They
was all
come.
watching.
They
So
subscribers.
come in.
you
They
know what I'm
come
saying.
in. I ain't
I
got
watch
no.
a lot of stuff and I'm subscribed to nothing.
Uh,
No, I'm
I ain't
playing y'all.
got no. I don't have any. Oh, also, if y'all want to email us, the email address is right there at the bottom. You see it scrolling there. We the People Podcast dot the number one at gmail.com. If y'all want to
Mhm.
help us out with a donation, y'all see the Cash App down there. It's linked to
Yep.
mine, but trust me, I don't. I this is a it's a we thing. So it's, yeah, it says my name on it, but it's a we thing, bro. That this the dollar sign tree limb 39, because y'all
And
know
please donate. I mean, because everything we do is going right back into
this is
this,
going
going
is
back
right
into
for
y'all.
this.
We we got plans on having like raffles for y'all, like where we just doing giveaways. You know what I'm saying? We might change it. Shoot, if we get 1 million subscribers and we getting that bread off this YouTube stuff and all that, man, we gonna definitely try to change some lives. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, for
Somehow.
sure, man. I'm
You
looking to
know,
have.
don't let us
I'm
get
look,
on our Mr. Beast level, bro. It's gonna be
Man,
man.
different in the hood.
Right. I'm trying to get on the level to where, man, we having raffles to whoever win. Like, we pay the rent for the month. You know what I'm saying? We doing
Man,
stuff like that
for a
matters to
really,
year,
really doing real
pay your
change.
rent for a
Really, really
year,
helping
buy your
people out.
family a
yeah,
car.
Really
Yep,
helping you
all
out.
that.
Like not no
Yep.
petty stuff. Like
not no
real
petty.
help.
Changing lives.
Yeah, man.
Changing lives.
School supplies, all that type of stuff.
Yes.
Groceries.
Tuition.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
College tuition
Tuition.
paid
Yeah, high
for
school
for 4
tuition.
years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all that
Yeah,
type
Whatever.
of. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We'll be doing giveaways for the kids, stuff like, man, let's say they got all straight A's and all that type of stuff. We'll send them merch and whatever
Yep.
else type of stuff. But yeah, like, be on
Everything.
the lookout for that, because we got We the People merch
And turkey
uh
drives.
Yes,
Oh
uh
yeah.
coming
We
soon.
the people merch is coming real soon.
real
Real
soon too.
soon.
Diamond Creations will be providing that. That is my auntie
And
on
we
that
gonna make
company
it
is there.
fire too though. We ain't gonna it's gonna be something you can wear anywhere. You
Exactly.
feel me?
Heat.
It's not gonna, it's not gonna be something that you gotta feel like it's too overrepresented. It's gonna be something that you can literally wear wherever you want. We gonna talk more about this, fellas.
You
We
Nah,
better
nah,
believe it,
this
for,
baby.
is yeah.
for
This
sure,
is
for
official.
sure, for sure, for
We
sure,
got a
for
lot
sure.
coming for y'all, man. We
Yeah,
put a
it's
lot of care, a lot of heart, a lot of thought into all this stuff. This is not fugazi. This ain't just us talking. This is something we really. This is our baby right here. You know what I'm
nah, for
saying?
real. For real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
like, we doing some things, man. So yeah, man, y'all keep supporting, man. Keep checking us out, man. Just keep supporting, man. That's all we can say, man. Like, I can't stress enough how appreciative we are, man. Like, I'm from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like, I told Bully yesterday, I almost cried on the phone, bro. Like, I'm about to cry right now, like, real shit, bro, because like, this is my baby, man. And like, for real, like, I didn't ever expect like it to like be doing what it was doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
So
I
fast too.
not and like, I'm not saying that there won't be a time where it's not moving like this, or that, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, that it's like slow or whatever. But out the gate, I started this thing in
man.
the middle of August, y'all.
We only been doing it for like a month.
I had two
Right.
subscribers when I started this, and these two people was not even subscribers because of this podcast. They just had, I don't know why, subscribed to my channel. From two subscribers since the middle of August, about the 20th of August, We up to 64 subscribers, over 16,000 views on the channel, bro. I
What was
never
that percent breakdown, bro? You remember that?
I didn't hold on, did I put it in here? I think I may have put it on here. Did I earlier? I didn't, but I got it right here.
Okay.
Phone. Hold on. I ain't look, ain't
The
nothing I could
metrics crazy. When you
the
really
met
think about it, and you
the
think
met
about how long we've been doing this,
the
and
metrics
all the
were,
things we
were
have to
very nice.
manage outside of just this. This ain't what we do to live. Like we ain't getting money off this. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like this is
analytics.
just what we have a passion for this. So we have to take time out of our day to continue to do this and come up with things that we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? All that. And
So just
we
from
take a lot of pride in.
so all right, so let's say August. Like I said, I started in August. Like around August 20th. So we
Yeah.
had 71 views, right?
Yeah.
In the month of September alone, we had 11,345. So as far as the per,
11,340.
so as far as a percentage from August, uh, from August to September, that differential was a 15,000%, 15 almost 16,000 because it's 15,878% more than August and September.
15 to 16,000% differential.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
And now
unreal, bro.
and now in October, and we're at the in the middle of October, we're at 6,327.
So
Just
by
in
this time next year, we should have, if we did the math, if we broke it down since
we would be
August,
at close to if not close to or past a hundred
If
thousand views.
yeah,
yep.
if it average out, if it
All right,
stays
so
constant.
I wanna do this math. Like we
So,
talking about since August, and right now
so in the
we
last
in
28
October.
days, 16,587 views is 1,030. I mean, 1,397% more than the previous 28 days. So
And
we're
how many views
still
is that?
we're still ahead. We're still at like progress. We're still ahead of where we were last month
Right.
at this time this month.
And we ain't trying to hit y'all with the metrics like that's important. It ain't what's
It's not
important.
even so much like to like for that. It's just the fact that we're looking at the fact that like we're to like just to show what I mean by the growth. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's all. Not
Exactly,
because
exactly.
not
The
we.
support. I'm just trying to show this to how the support is on a
How
bigger
this is
scale.
about
How
we're
big the
showing
scale of support is.
exactly we're showing you
We
Mhm,
guys
see it.
y'all and that we see you
mhm,
guys. So
mhm.
Yep.
again, man, thank y'all, bro. Like can't say that enough, man. Thank y'all. Keep supporting, man. Again, if you watching on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, soon to be Twitch,
Hmm.
Yes,
man.
let's get it.
If you listening on Spotify, soon to be Apple Music,
Hey, look
uh,
who made
Hmm.
it.
then look, man, we thank y'all for y'all support, man. Um, we ain't even gonna acknowledge the other
The
people, bro.
hate.
Saying we
The
ain't even
hate.
gonna,
Oh, we love it. I love it.
yeah, we
I
do,
love it.
man. You know what I'm saying? Like we
I
laugh at
love
it.
it.
It's
Keep it
cool,
keep
You
it
know,
man.
coming. Keep it coming. Keep
I
hating.
laugh in the face of hate.
That shows me that you
You
paying attention. I love it. I love
And
it.
man,
better believe it, buddy.
My
I
my
see you
my cousins
watching.
will tell you I'm a little different. So
Yeah, your ass will fucking strike
yeah,
back.
yeah, you know what I'm
watch
saying?
yourself.
Yeah,
Be
Yeah,
the
careful,
Empire
but
strike back.
keep it coming. Right.
yeah. So
But
again, man, we thank y'all, man. Like y'all watching, no matter if y'all watching hit whatever, subscribing and not watching, I don't care. Subscribe and don't watch. I don't care. As long as you subscribing, you supporting in any way you choose to. I'm thankful for that, man. We're thankful for that. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us tonight in this intro. We hope that y'all got to know a little bit about us, and hopefully over time y'all get to learn
Y'all
more about us when we get into.
exactly. I'm gonna try to be more open. I've been through some stuff in it, and I'm just not as open as Rio and Marnell is.
And but when we
he
get to
is.
that,
He's just getting comfortable. We all
yeah.
getting comfortable.
But when once we start getting into those topics of talking about history and spirituality and the things that have
Hmm.
changed us and molded us into the men, the husbands, fathers that we are today, then y'all will get even more insight into who we are and what this thing is all about. Like, yeah, this is not a sports podcast. Yeah, we talk about sports because, like, we
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 enjoy
like
it.
it.
like sports, man.
We like it just like
We
everybody
human.
else.
We're
But
normal.
we the we the people podcast is something bigger. It's about we the people. It's about us the people. So we want to give y'all that those episodes when we go in the deep and educate about things that y'all be in
Exactly.
the comments asking us questions about the stuff that we post or
Exactly.
talk about. So we want to start diving into those things. So man, y'all just stay tuned, man. We're gonna edify y'all. Y'all gonna be blessed. We gonna hook y'all up with stuff. We gonna be doing, like you said, giveaways, all type of things, man. As long as y'all stay down, we gonna put it down. We gonna hold it down. You feel what I'm saying? So
COP.
uh, again, man, I'm Tree.
I'm bully, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's your boy L, man. For sure,
Yeah,
for
man,
sure.
and this is the We the People podcast, the
The
podcast for the
only podcast.
because we are the people,
You
We
and
are
better
the people.
believe it.
It's
we
for the
have
people and by
we
the people.
have